In a comedic twist of fate, the Simpsons predict the showdown between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul in a hilariously unexpected manner. During an episode, the citizens of Springfield become embroiled in a heated debate about boxing, with Homer Simpson passionately arguing that age is just a number and that anyone can become a boxing champion with the right motivation. Meanwhile, Bart Simpson, ever the mischief maker, decides to organize an impromptu boxing match in the backyard, pitting an elderly neighbor against a young upstart. Much to everyone's surprise, the elderly neighbor turns out to be none other than Iron Mike Tyson himself, while the young upstart is none other than Jake Paul. As the match unfolds in classic Simpsons style, complete with slapstick comedy and outrageous antics, viewers are left in stitches as Tyson and Paul go head-to-head in a battle of generations. Despite the odds, Tyson emerges victorious, proving once and for all that age is indeed just a number, and leaving the citizens of Springfield with a newfound appreciation for the sport of boxing. The matchup between 58-year-old Mike Tyson and 27-year-old Jake Paul in July is undoubtedly an intriguing and unconventional one in the world of boxing. On one hand, Mike Tyson is a living legend in the sport, renowned for his dominant performances and fearsome reputation as a heavyweight champion. Despite his age, Tyson still commands immense respect and admiration from fans worldwide, and his return to the ring after years of retirement generates significant buzz and excitement. On the other hand, Jake Paul, a relative newcomer to professional boxing, has made a name for himself in recent years as a social media influencer turned athlete. While he lacks the experience, and accolades of Tyson, Paul has demonstrated a level of skill and determination in the ring that has earned him recognition as a legitimate boxer. His victories over opponents like Nate Robinson and Ben Askren have raised eyebrows and garnered attention, leading to speculation about his potential as a rising star in the sport. The age gap between Tyson and Paul adds an additional layer of intrigue to the matchup. At 58 years old, Tyson is well past his prime and faces questions about his physical conditioning and ability to compete at the highest level. Meanwhile, Paul at 27 years old represents the youthful exuberance and athleticism of a new generation of fighters. The contrast in age and experience between the two fighters makes for a compelling narrative, with Tyson's legendary status as a heavyweight icon pitted against Paul's hunger for success and desire to prove himself in the ring. Overall, the Tyson versus Paul matchup is a captivating spectacle that transcends traditional boundaries and captures the imagination of fans and critics alike. Whether it's viewed as a clash of generations, a test of skill and determination, or simply an entertaining spectacle, one thing is for certain. The world will be watching when these two fighters step into the ring in July. Who is stronger? Determining the stronger fighter between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is subjective and depends on various factors such as physical attributes, experience, and skill level. Mike Tyson, as a former undisputed heavyweight champion, is known for his exceptional power, speed, and aggressive fighting style. During his prime, Tyson's devastating knockout punches and ferocious attacks made him one of the most dominant and feared fighters in boxing history. Despite being 58 years old at the time of the hypothetical matchup, Tyson's strength and power may still pose a significant threat to opponents given his extensive experience and training. On the other hand, Jake Paul, while younger and less experienced in professional boxing compared to Tyson, has demonstrated strength and athleticism in his fights. His victories over opponents, such as Nate Robinson and Ben Askren, showcased his ability to deliver powerful punches and maintain stamina throughout the duration of a fight. Additionally, Paul's dedication to training and conditioning could contribute to his overall strength and performance in the ring. Ultimately, determining the stronger fighter between Tyson and Paul would require a direct comparison in a controlled boxing match. Factors such as technique, strategy, and mental toughness would also play a significant role in determining the outcome. Regardless of individual strength levels, both Tyson and Paul possess unique skills and attributes. that contribute to their success as professional boxers. Is that a good decision of Mike? Determining whether Mike Tyson's decision to fight Jake Paul in July is a good one depends on various factors, including Tyson's motivations, physical condition, and goals. Here are some considerations. Motivations. If Tyson's primary motivation for the fight is financial gain, it may be perceived differently than if he is fighting for personal fulfillment or to test himself against a younger opponent. Evaluating the reasons behind Tyson's decision can provide insight into whether it's a good decision for him personally. Physical condition. Tyson's age and physical condition are crucial factors to consider. While Tyson remains in impressive shape for his age, boxing is a physically demanding sport and competing against a much younger opponent like Jake Paul carries inherent risks. Assessing Tyson's health and fitness levels, as well as any potential concerns regarding injuries or stamina, is essential in determining the wisdom of his decision. Risks versus rewards. Tyson's decision to fight Jake Paul involves weighing the potential risks against the potential rewards. While a victory could enhance Tyson's legacy and reputation, a loss or injury could have adverse consequences. Considering the potential outcomes and their implications for Tyson's career and well-being is essential in evaluating the decision's merit. Impact on reputation. Tyson's status as a boxing legend is at stake in this matchup. While some may view the fight as an opportunity for Tyson to showcase his skills and prove himself against a younger opponent, others may perceive it as a spectacle that detracts from his legacy. Considering how the fight could impact Tyson's reputation within the boxing community and among fans is crucial in determining whether it's a good decision for him. Ultimately, whether Mike Tyson's decision to fight Jake Paul in July is a good one depends on his individual circumstances, motivations, and goals. It's essential to consider all relevant factors, including Tyson's physical condition, risks versus rewards, and the potential impact on his reputation before making a judgment. Is that helping Jake Paul's legacy or not? Jake Paul's legacy is a complex subject, and whether a fight against Mike Tyson would positively or negatively impact it depends on various factors. Here are some considerations. Level of competition. Facing a legendary figure like Mike Tyson could elevate Jake Paul's status as a boxer by demonstrating his willingness to take on formidable opponents. It could show that he is willing to challenge himself against experienced fighters and earn respect within the boxing community. Public perception. While some may view a fight against Tyson as a legitimate test of Paul's skills and courage, others may see it as a spectacle or publicity stunt. How the public perceives the matchup could influence Paul's legacy, with opinions ranging from admiration for his ambition to criticism for exploiting the sport for personal gain. Performance in the ring. Ultimately, Paul's performance in the fight would play a significant role in shaping his legacy. A victory over Tyson, or even a competitive showing, could bolster Paul's reputation as a boxer and silence some of his critics. Conversely, a lopsided loss or lackluster performance could raise questions about his abilities and detract from his legacy. Long-term impact. Beyond the immediate aftermath of the fight, its long-term impact on Paul's legacy will depend on how he continues to evolve as a boxer and public figure. If he uses the experience to grow and improve as a fighter, it could contribute positively to his legacy. However, if he fails to capitalize on the opportunity or faces backlash for his involvement in the matchup, it could have a negative impact. In summary, a fight against Mike Tyson could potentially help Jake Paul's legacy by providing him with a high-profile opportunity to showcase his skills and bravery. However, the ultimate impact on his legacy will depend on various factors, including public perception, performance in the ring, and his continued evolution as a boxer. Can Jake beat Prime Tyson? To delve deeper into why it's highly unlikely for Jake Paul to beat Prime Mike Tyson, we need to consider several factors. Mike Tyson had an extensive amateur and professional boxing career. Starting from a young age, he won numerous titles and accolades, including becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Tyson's experience in the ring, coupled with his high-level competition against other top fighters, provided him with invaluable skills and instincts that are honed over years of training and competition. Skill set: Tyson possessed a unique combination of speed, power, and technique that made him a formidable opponent. His aggressive fighting style, known for its devastating punches and relentless pressure, overwhelmed many of his opponents. Tyson's ability to close the distance quickly and deliver devastating blows with precision was unmatched during his prime. Physical attributes: Prime Mike Tyson was known for his exceptional physical attributes, including incredible hand speed, strength, and agility. His compact build, coupled with his explosive movements, allowed him to generate tremendous power in his punches. Tyson's physical prowess, combined with his technical proficiency, made him a force to be reckoned with in the ring. Mentality: Tyson's mental tone and ferocious demeanor inside the ring were equally important factors in his success. He exuded confidence and intimidation, often psyching out opponents before the fight even began. Tyson's unwavering self-belief and killer instinct were key components of his dominance in the heavyweight division. In contrast, Jake Paul, while showing promise as a boxer, lacks the same level of experience, skill set, physical attributes, and mental fortitude that Tyson possessed during his prime. While Paul has demonstrated athleticism and dedication to his training, he has yet to face opponents of the caliber and skill level that Tyson faced in his prime. Additionally, boxing is a sport where experience and technique play crucial roles, and Tyson's years of training and competition give him a significant advantage over someone like Jake Paul. Overall, the vast disparity in experience, skill set, physical attributes, and mentality between Prime Mike Tyson and Jake Paul makes it highly improbable for Paul to beat Tyson in his prime. While anything can happen in boxing, the likelihood of Paul overcoming such a formidable opponent is exceedingly low. Can Mike survive that fight? Surviving a fight against a younger skilled opponent, like Jake Paul at the age of 58, would present significant challenges for Mike Tyson. While Tyson remains in impressive physical condition for his age and has maintained a rigorous training regimen, boxing is a demanding and physically taxing sport. Here are some considerations regarding Tyson's ability to survive such a fight. Physical condition: Despite Tyson's continued dedication to fitness and training, age inevitably brings about changes in physical abilities, including decreased speed, stamina, and recovery time. Facing a younger opponent like Jake Paul, who possesses athleticism and endurance, would require Tyson to push his body to its limits, potentially increasing the risk of fatigue and injury during the fight. Health concerns: Tyson's age also raises concerns about his overall health and well-being. Boxing is a sport that carries inherent risks, including the possibility of head trauma and other injuries. Given Tyson's history of sustaining significant damage during his boxing career, including concussions and neurological issues, there may be heightened concerns about his ability to withstand the rigors of a professional boxing match at his age. Mental preparedness: While Tyson's mental toughness and determination are legendary, the psychological aspect of facing the younger opponent in a high-pressure situation cannot be overlooked. The mental stress and anticipation leading up to the fight could impact Tyson's focus and confidence, affecting his performance in the ring. And tactics: Surviving a fight against a younger opponent, like Jake Paul, would require Tyson to employ strategic and tactical approaches tailored to his strengths and limitations. This might involve conserving energy, utilizing defensive maneuvers, and capitalizing on openings to land effective counterattacks. Ultimately, while Tyson's experience in fighting spirit may give him a fighting chance, surviving a bob against a younger, skilled opponent like Jake Paul at the age of 58 would undoubtedly be a formidable challenge. The physical and mental demands of professional boxing, combined with Tyson's age and potential health concerns, make it a risky endeavor that would require careful consideration and preparation. What do you think of that fight? Hey, Boxing fans, we want to hear your thoughts on the upcoming matchup between 58-year-old Mike Tyson and 27-year-old Jake Paul. Do you think Tyson still has what it takes to go toe-to-toe with a younger opponent like Paul? Or do you believe Paul's youth and athleticism will give him the upper hand in the ring? Share your reactions, predictions, and opinions in the comments below. Let's get the discussion G.